visited with my husband's family. That was it. I just overate.
You overate?
I overate, and I felt bad about myself. It was so crazy because I was the only one in the gym the next morning. Like the gym was dead Friday morning. No one was in there but me.
That's all right. It's
That's
gonna
so
get it's gonna get
disciplined.
real packed.
I
Come New
definitely
Year's, though.
right.
Oh,
You know,
no.
all they resolutions. So I definitely rolled over Friday morning from my Netflix binge from the previous evening and had a damn good time.
Mhm.
If y'all don't know about the show Ozark, y'all might want to get up on that.
I've been hearing about that, but
It's like Breaking Bad, but different.
yeah,
But crazy.
exactly. That's what I heard.
It's good.
It seems like a lot
Like-
to get into to follow.
Like borderline, like I was like, come to this show or stay at home. Like it was really
Wow.
like forget my obligations or
Oh.
it's good.
Wow.
Like forget you have a job type shit. Like yeah.
Mm.
So
You're
check
invested.
it out. Check it out when you have. I'm only on episode 3. Like I'm like that's how serious it is. Like
It can't be that good.
yeah, right. And I'm captivated. I got pissed off. Somebody called me in the middle of the show. Like I can't pause it, but I'm mad. Like don't you know
Like
I got
this
shit
ain't
to do?
I ain't gonna never get this back. Nah.
Don't you know I got shit to do? I got this
Got shit to
Ozark to
do.
watch. I gotta figure out how you gonna get this body out. Just good. Just check it out. Just check it out.
So later on today, I know Tiffany mentioned Jay Esquire. We also have an author calling in from Chicago, Illinois. It goes by the name of Jay Will, the author, or Willie J. Green. Book called Misunderstood: Diary of a Side Chick Hustler. Now, you read it? Have any of you read any of it?
Oh yeah.
I know you read a little bit of it. Did you read the whole thing or just some?
I read,
Or read
the
what they
part.
gave you.
I read the excerpt that I
Excerpt,
could read.
right.
But more, like righteously, I would buy that and I would totally read it because I love to read
It was
and
it was,
enjoy.
It was some,
it's like watching messy TV.
It was like
and
watching
like
SCTV.
and like oh, you know it's crazy and you know it's not good for you, but
Right.
it's so delicious anyway. It's
Right.
like that.
Yeah,
Like
it
that-
definitely is.
That second, third, fourth piece of cheesecake. You shouldn't have it, but you definitely want it anyway. It was good. At first when I first started reading it, I was because of the perspective of it. It seems like it's coming from a woman's perspective,
Right, and that's
right. It threw me because, like you said, it's written by a man, which that doesn't matter. But the way it just started off, like in the in the midst of and she gonna say, and it was
Right.
like talking just like you
Right.
could hear somebody picture like how they talk like that.
Right.
And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
find it on Audible.
Oh, if you would have clicked, what was it? I can't remember how. Was it through the?
It's on Amazon, but
No. I'm just talking
Audible.
about the actual excerpt.
In the email,
I think
you
it was
could
the link.
you had to click the
Right.
link and get
Mhm.
and then you could open up a page or two of it. Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could listen to it. I love a good book on tape.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah.
It's 781-0754 or is it 0854?
7810754.
Wrong number. Yeah,
Yeah.
so she definitely just tried to call, and I definitely gave her the wrong number. So
Okay.
I'm sending her.
We'll wait on her then. And but yeah, while we're waiting on Jay, you already know one familiar face of the man, homie Jay. VA Business is always in the spot, breaking ground staff in this building, man, making sure everything rock. Although I tried to get him to beat a little PD and he screwed that up. Only they couldn't get the song, but that's all right. Lack of training. That's lack of training.
I was like,
Lack of training.
I was wondering, did you show him what to click? Like,
I was
you
like,
did.
handle that. I said, handle that.
I was like,
He just threw me out there.
Threw in the bus real quick.
right.
Down there drowned, but it's cool.
I would have fucked around and turned the whole computer off.
I was
So
on the
we
wrong
lucky.
He was over here on the Mac like, what am I supposed to press?
He sat there and put me in front of 4 computers.
But,
Like, run one of them.
right.
Like,
But
which
then-
one?
We got the homie Sauce in the building right now.
Yeah.
London
So,
ENT in the building. Welcome to Breaking
Let's
Ground,
get it.
homie.
hey, it's a
How
pleasure.
are you?
It's a pleasure to be here, man.
That's
I'm
all
glad.
good.
And I appreciate Swamp and the whole Breaking Ground radio team for inviting me out. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
Peace, peace.
No doubt. What's good with you, man? No, you just coming off a show.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh,
You still having trouble on the thing?
yeah, I can't
I
hear me. But yeah,
we can hear you.
yeah, it was pretty lit, man. We had the 12 days. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. The cranberry sauce party. You know what I'm saying? Last weekend, it was pretty lit. DJ Swamp Thing came out, did his thing on the ones and twos. You know what I'm saying? Ran the whole event. We had like 10 artists come through. Sauce was on the stage doing his thing too. it was crazy, man. It
No
was
doubt.
crazy. Y'all shouldn't have missed it. We got the 12 Days of Dripmas coming up soon too. That's gonna be on the 13th. Shouts out to Swamp Thing. We're gonna be.
So I gotta ask you, man, where did you come up with the whole sauce, cranberry drip, and all that stuff? I mean, I know that's the wave now,
yeah.
but out of all the people that I've known so far, you're the one that uses it the most consistent. So what?
Well, yeah, originally, you know what I'm saying? I'm still Max Swag. That was the name though, you know, Max
Okay.
Swag.
Max Swag.
But I always felt like I had flavor, always felt like I had sauce. And, you know, shouts out to one of the big homies, Sauce Money, RIP. You know what I'm saying? One of the places where I got my nickname. He was nice with the bars. So I felt like I was a little sauce, man. And then since then, I just been dripping all over the city. Crazy.
Yeah,
Can't stop it.
that's what's up, man. But yeah, man, we
Yeah.
definitely and then get familiar with the face because the homie is gonna be around doing some stuff for us, some camera stuff for us, some video stuff for us. Shout out to Barbara Bailey and Fly Vibes last Tuesday.
But this
This
Tuesday.
past
Yeah, that was
Tuesday.
crazy.
Yeah, we went out there and showed her some love. This was a third event. It looked like it was a great success. I know Tiffany stayed a little longer than we were able to. I talked to her on the way here. Actually, she gave me a call and said that the rest of the night went great. And Sauce was over there doing the videos. We took a couple interviews. And Sauce was the man behind the camera for that. So yeah, and I seen you sharing a couple of numbers and stuff. They must have liked what you was doing in there.
Yeah, well, we definitely, we got to grow. This is only the beginning of Lumbus ENT, you know what I'm saying? Just like Swamp said, but we got way more things going forward, next year coming up. Those outside scenes was crazy.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh,
Shout out to
yeah.
Tiffany.
Yeah. Let me grab the phone. I think we already know what this is. Breaking Ground Radio, who this?
Jay Esquire was goody, boy.
What's goody, Jay Esquire?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? Yeah, you on the line with everybody. Can everybody hear okay?
Yeah.
Everybody hear
Yeah.
Jay
Chill.
Esquire? Jay Esquire, you can hear us okay?
Yeah, we good.
So what's popping, man?
Nothing, man. On the way to this show, trying to swerve and slide through traffic.
It's the
You know how that
worst.
is.
Be careful.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
We definitely know how that is. So what show you talking about? You get details, girl. Details.
I know. Listen, I'm not just trying to be safe. You told me be careful. It's like details.
Yeah.
Make you mind that. Make you mind
All right.
that. Anyway. I'm on my way to the affirmative distraction, divine intervention 2.5.
Right.
Yep, and I don't know the name of the venue right now. Sorry, I'm actually
the
on my
hub,
way.
the hub on Kenny,
Yeah,
and I'm
there you go,
room
the
at
hub on
you.
Kenny.
Not knowing where
Yeah.
you out here driving
45
to.
10 Kenny Road.
Okay, at least you got the
I know the
address.
address.
Okay, I see.
Yep, but I don't know where it's at. But yep, I don't know the name of it.
So what can we expect to see tonight?
It's an all POC improv show. A lot of games, a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. Straight off the top of the dome. It's gonna be amazing.
And what do you feel like put you in a position like you would be dope at this?
Well, I mean, I have a theater background. I went to Jorge's Career Center for theater,
Okay.
so that's like one thing, I guess. But I
Other than
got
just
with
being
Joseph
dope.
Moore. You said what?
I say, other than you just being dope, that's why.
I'm all right.
You all right?
I'm cool. I'm just a student like everybody else. I'm just out here trying to learn. So,
I hear you.
but I got with Joseph Moore a while ago. I've known him for years, and he kind of put me in like, "Hey, you want to come do this improv show?" I was like, "Do I get to play the game? That's the only way I'm doing it." Like, yeah. So that was kind of surreal. That was
Damn.
like 5 years ago.
Wow. Wow, that's super dope. So, before you go, and Tiffany might have another question for you as well. I definitely can't have you get off the phone without talking about this anticipated project you got coming up. Shameless plug. Come on, man. I don't even think you got my DM yet. I was like, yo, I need to just give me the cover art to this shit, so I can at least have the cover art to myself.
The cover art? I mean, everybody got the cover art.
I don't want a screenshot. I want to feel important and have you sit.
You're so silly.
I mean, 11/11 is definitely going to be something new and cool. I think it's funny that it's anticipated. I think that people forgot that I made music, and a lot of people who have met me in recent years don't even know that for real, like,
that's one of your.
Funny. I'm one of the illest MCs in the city.
Mm.
So they don't know that. Though. They don't know that, and I don't walk around like that. That's just my opinion.
Right.
That's what I think. But yeah, a lot of them don't know that I even like rap for real. They think I just rap. Like I got a couple songs here and there. I've really been out here for a minute. So it's just gonna be I don't know. It's music. I want people to enjoy it. It's one of a 3-part series though, and that's what a lot of people don't know, and that's a new development.
Got you.
Look, that's your little private end. You feel good?
You said what?
I said to Swamp, that's his little private end. He you didn't release that information.
Oh, that's
to
true.
Everybody.
Yeah, I got a little exclusive. That's true.
Little nugget. That's a 3-part story.
Yeah, like you the first person I told that is a trilogy. Like it's one of the trilogies.
Hey, that's real. That's real. Well, nah, man. Yeah. Well, before anybody else even say it, I already know it's gonna be dope. So congratulations on that. You know, I'm one of we over here is one of the few that didn't forget. We already know you spit. So, you know, we just can't wait to hear it. You know what I mean? And hopefully everybody else who don't know about to find out real heavy. Real heavy.
So. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm playing with some sounds a little bit, so we're gonna see how it goes over. But so far, the OG's like, yeah, this is cool.
Cool.
So if they say it's good, then I'm good for real.
Dope. Tiffany, what you got?
That's it. Like, I'm just excited to hear some new music. So going along with that project, I imagine you're gonna have a lineup of like places that you're gonna be at to showcase the music. You have anything lined up as of yet?
We'll see. I got one date, December 7th. I don't have the details in front of me right now, but
right. I hope not. You're driving.
Yeah, but not even that. I don't know even off the top. But I got a show on December 7th, and I'll probably be doing some music there. So
okay,
I'm gonna probably say that on Instagram tonight. See, look, you got another exclusive. You got stuff don't nobody even know.
So we love you for it.
That's how Breaking Ground Radio does it.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
How we do.
See, saved all that for you.
Well, no doubt. Well, get to the event safe and all that good stuff, man. And we're gonna check you out. We appreciate the call, man. You already know you family.
No, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Keep it up. Y'all out here breaking the ground for real.
Hey, thanks, we appreciate you, Jay. We'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, peace.
Yeah. Shout out Jay Esquire, one good time. You know what I mean?
Cheer.
Family right there. So I know real quick, Sauce is on his way out of here, but I just wanted to give him a quick opportunity to share his social media and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, my fault again. I got to dip out on y'all. I wish I could stay here and kick it a little bit longer, but I got another engagement I got to get to, some more work I got to do. But going forward, like I said, we got the 12 Days of Dripmas coming up. Me and Swamp working on this Lumber C&T compilation album. It's going to be crazy. I got Blessed and Highly Flavored coming soon. Got the Sweet and Sour Sauce coming soon, too. So everybody stay tuned. Follow me at MAXSWAGG22 on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? If you want YouTube, it's Sauce TV, Lumber C&T with the exclamation mark behind the TV. Make sure y'all check me out. You know what I'm saying? But we coming soon to a city near you or probably your side of town. Sauce.
So I before you go, well, I don't know if you know yet, but as long as during the summertime, we have a hot chicken wing sauce event. For me, I just want the hot chicken wings. So I love chicken wings.
Don't worry, that buffalo sauce.
And then we'll get a Grippo sauce for Tiffany. That'd be her event. The Grippo event. That's crazy. I love it, man. Big shout out, man. Appreciate you, homie. My God. Like, you gonna do that in front of everybody? You gonna be asking me? All right, we go. Jessica. So let me are things slowing down, or are they really speeding up because it's like 5 weeks to the end of the year?
It's going a little crazy. It's going crazy this weekend. But y'all know I'm different. I like to do my own thing. So this week I'm gonna be a little somber. I lost a friend this week, and I want to talk about a little celebration of him.
Okay.
I'm gonna post everything else that's going on, but we're gonna talk about that. Are we gonna play a song first?
Yeah, we can. Well, we can. Yeah, we can. We still got a little time before our phone. I did reach out to see if we can get a call earlier, just for the sake of time, but I didn't get a response. So, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. Excuse me. We'll get into. We'll get into. Let me see here.
Can we play Asia?
Want to play Asia? Well, we can only play. All right, we go. We can already play. I should say, we only have permission to play one. Which one was it, Jay? The Free Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can rock that. You want to rock Free Smoke?
Free Smoke.
Free Smoke. Free Smoke. Free Smoke. Free Smoke. I gotta find it though. Hey Tiff.
Yeah.
What's on our topics today? I should ask you the same question because I kind of been out of the loop. Like if things kind of slow down, well, I guess media really never slows down, but
no, it's all kinds of stuff going on. Kev Hart came out about his baby's birthday party. I guess he had a Cowboys and Indians party for his baby.
That's dope though, right?
Yeah, it seems dope. However, people love to hate and love to start drama about nothing. And so people was giving him flack and his baby's mom or whatever about the fact. Is the baby's mom is the wife, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I want to make sure. You never know. I didn't know if that was
true.
the mistake that he made. You know what I mean? When he had cheated or whatever. Anyway. People giving him flack, talking about how it's racist or whatever. It's insensitive, culturally insensitive because
to have Cowboys and Indians team.
Yes. Coincidentally, the same day as his baby's birthday party, the Cowboys and the Indians were playing on football. So he kind of like made a little quick jump at that. But basically, he said he doesn't follow any of the stuff on social media as far as like reading the comments and stuff. But his woman did, and she was like, come look at this, people are saying we're insensitive. And he basically was like, the reason why I'm even bringing this dumb shit up is because it shows how stupid our world is becoming with opinions. People are at a point of all-time high to throw racial judgment into the development of a 1-year-old birthday party, where the theme is Cowboys and Indians, is based around the outfits that are given to these young kids. Like when you were a kid, like you don't think like you wasn't playing cops and robbers. Were you really a cop? Were you really a robber? Like, does it mean that you think a certain thing? Because somebody has said, what if next year somebody throws a slave owner and a slave party? And he was basically like, if you don't think there's neighborhoods where in certain white neighborhoods where they plan stuff like that, then you're an idiot. Like they're definitely doing that kind of stuff. But basically, Cowboy and Indian party went to the store and got some boots and a fake gun and a hat, maybe a lasso. Like it's just meant to be fun.
Right.
The baby is one. So let's calm down.
Right.
So that was interesting. On some different news, coming into JFK Airport, they seized $1.3 million worth of cocaine. It basically was like 38 bricks. I don't know how somebody thought they was going to get that all the way in, but I guess it came in from a flight from Quito, Ecuador, is what they're saying as of right now. Maybe people was trying to like sneak it in, taking advantage of like it being busy and Thanksgiving and people not necessarily going to have the time to check each, bag, but they definitely checked this one, which was like weighed about 100 pounds. It was like, nope. So they're still trying to figure out who it belongs to. So I think that's interesting as well. So there's no
person
attached to it.
To the bag.
So I guess whoever was supposed to pick it up, maybe saw that it had already got seized and started to roll out.
I'm going the other way.
Right. I'm out.
Much.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Yep. And they also have more on, if y'all remember a couple weeks back, like a whole lot of celebrities' houses were getting broken into in Los Angeles or whatever. So they have like 10 suspects charged for this. So like just a gang of people got together. Right. And robbed a whole bunch of people. So including Rihanna, Robert Woods, some dude's name I can't read. Just like a bunch of different celebrities. They hit like 24 homes, and they had like 12 more to hit, including Viola Davis. Like after they went through all the information that they have, and the people are from ages 18 to 25.
They went and grabbed one of them little brochure joints and was like, "That's where all these people live."
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's oh my gosh, huh? So we got that and more coming up here. We're gonna go ahead and throw down the. I think that's Eclipse down there. Must have like turned it up like extra hard. Do you hear it?
Yeah, you can hear it without the headphones on.
I know. Yeah, I do. I'm halfway on and halfway off too, and I'm like, wow. But we're gonna roll it, man. Here go Asia with Free Smoke. When we come back, we got If You Ask Me Sis before with Jess. Keep this thing rolling, man. It's Breaking Ground Radio. What up?
Hey, Free Smoke. Hey, 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 oh man, they done gave a little light skin the ball. What the fuck she gonna do with it? I'ma show them how to move with it like Steph Curry with some little titties. Man, it don't matter who with me. They ain't gonna know what to do with me. Talking about what my mama think if she was out here, she a fool with me. Talking about you gonna do something. Pussy nigga, you ain't do nothing. Talking about you gonna shake something. Pussy nigga, you ain't move nothing. Bitches saying what they gonna do, and I'm telling them what they won't do. And any move that they thinking about, I'm telling them it's the wrong move. Man, take it from me. Listen to me, I don't talk for no reason. These motherfuckers wild, and I'm telling you now, they gon' shit for the clouds, they gon' change with the season. Bitches is hate, but they don't need a reason. Niggas is thirsty, so I only tease them. I'm on her trigger, so give me a reason. I'm feeling like oh, but so bitch, I'm just giving out. Free smoke, ayy. Free smoke, ayy. This shit here is easy. Free throw, ayy. Free smoke, ayy. Free smoke, ayy. Asia love big booty bitches. Freak hoes, ayy. Freak hoes. Man, I love a thick bitch. I gotta stay on my toes. Cause bitches let her sneak this. Bitches let her throw shade. But they ain't tryna catch fade. You's a nothing ass little bitch hoe. I'll make you my maid. Yeah, I'm in here. Should've been here. Yeah, fuck her. She was curious. You thought she was hard. You got ripped off. This is lift off if you hearing it. Bitches don't know if they want beef. Come and get it. Cause I'm all for it. Watching both sides at the same time. Like I'm cocked out with a curve for it. Yeah, I wanted this. This is my year. Had to cry tears. Had to hurt for it. Now I don't give a fuck who got the crown. You can bring her here and we can work for it. I'm at next. I'm on trash and I ain't gotta do the most for it. You a bitch for it. You like boy pussy. You pussy boy. I heard stories. Yeah, take it from me. Listen to me. I don't talk for no reason. These motherfuckers wild and I'm telling you now. They gon' shift with the clouds. They gon' change with the season. Bitches is hate but they don't need a reason. Niggas is thirsty so I only tease them. I'm on her trigger so give me a reason. I'm feeling like oh so bitch I'm just giving out. Free smoke, ayy. Free smoke, ayy. This shit here is easy. Free throw, ayy. Free smoke, ayy. Free smoke, ayy. Asia love big booty bitches. Freak hoes, ayy.
Push it. Come in, push it. I'm chilling with Lily. Yeah.
Do what I want to for my family. All yeah. Money off for the money, off for the green, off for the green. Bitch, I'm a G. Do what I want, know what I mean. Know what I mean. Know what I mean. Mean what I say what I mean. Yeah, say what I mean. Shaggy always told me mean what you say what you mean. Rudolph, that nigga, yeah, that thing come with the beam, bitch. I'm out that 9, that's 4 pennies at 1. Fuck the ref in that whistle. I'm like, bitch, I've been official. Do what I want, say what I want. Fuck with the CP, you get stuck. Fuck with the 9, you'll get stuck. Turn that OG to a chunk. That big dog to a pump. Better know how to pay them nigga, but I'm like, go ahead, try your luck. Cause I know a couple of people who will knock out all your front with them. Nice bitch out back door like we coming in through the front. Bitch, I mean what I say what I mean. Yeah, I'm that ruler, nigga, call me Eddie, I mean. Nigga, fuck up that scene, I'm so obscene. Load another clip in that bitch, shoot another fucking scene. Nigga, like, fuck you, I've been a gangster, know what I fucking mean. Like I'm out there, big, yeah, I mean, yeah, what I fucking mean.
Breaking Ground Radio with Local and Mainstream collab. We back at it. DJ Swamp Thing, Tip L, just do it. VA Visions in the building. Time now is 5 before 7 o'clock on this lovely Thursday evening. we're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. With If You Ask Me 614. I know you said you had a special.
You know, yeah, you guys, I like to be a little bit edgy, a little different. You know, what I give you guys a little mindful Monday, and I hope you guys take a little time for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So every week, you know, please know we're gonna do this. I want you guys to take time for yourself. Do something. Do a little reminder of whatever it may be. But we're just gonna talk about it. Give you a little bit of facts.
So maybe our artist did answer that early
Yeah.
call because that's a 773. That's Chicago. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer it. Breaking Ground Radio.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Willie Spring. I'm calling about the book.
How you doing, man?
How you doing, King?
I'm good, man. Can you hear me okay? Can everybody?
Yeah, I hear you perfect.
Okay. Can you guys hear? Can everybody hear? Cool, man. Appreciate it. A little early, but we're glad about that. I actually reached out to your manager to see if we can get you on early, but he must have been reading my mind. So we appreciate it, man. How's your day been?
Oh, my day been fine. And yours?
Everything's been good, man. You're on with Breaking Ground Radio here in Columbus, Ohio. I'm DJ Swamp Thing. Alongside with me is Just Do It and Tiffany L. So they're here.
South Columbus, OH10.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Reporting live and direct from Peoria, Illinois. Shout out to y'all.
All right.
On the show.
All right, for sure, man. Big up Illinois, man. It's one of my Chi-Town, man. It's one of my favorite little spots. How far are you from there?
You say outside of Chicago?
Yeah. Are you just outside Chicago or?
2.5 hours. Huh?
I'm
like
sorry.
2.5. He said.
Oh, you said about 2.5. Okay.
Yeah, 2.5 hours outside of Chicago.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So, man, we're gonna get right into it, man, because I know we were all very intrigued about the book, man. First of all, congratulations on the book, and everything. And we were all intrigued, and we got the opportunity to read a small excerpt from it that came with the link that was provided to us. And man, I mean, I don't know, Tiff. I kind of want to let you go first, just because. You know, from I think you might have been a little more stunned than I was, a little bit in a good way. But yeah, go ahead if that's all right.
I guess I don't really have questions per se, other than I really was surprised. I was really interested, like from the moment. Like I don't know if the excerpt that we got was from the very beginning of the book or what, but it just seemed like it jumped right into this character's personality. And at first I was kind of like, what perspective is this coming from? And I was confused. And then I was like, oh, okay, like this is how the girl talks. This is like she's like telling her real life and how, you know, people out here judging her for, getting, basically being a homewrecker and getting all this stuff. And she's a gold digger and this, that, and the third. But in her mind, she's out here living her best life, getting the nicest things, being treated well. And what woman can't say that they don't want that? So I thought it was a very interesting start to a good perspective. So I thought it was great.
I appreciate that. But first and foremost, let's rewind a little bit. As the homewrecker, we'll jump back to that. I came up with the idea because, like I said, I wanted the strong, dominant, powerful woman that you can see in today's society.
No doubt.
You got the guys that want to be the bad women. So I created a strong, powerful woman.
Right.
Started off as a dancer and led into her going to Hollywood. Peeping game, mastering what she learned, and then manipulating. But for the homewrecker, now, like I said, I got in the book. She say, she can't wreck nothing that's already messed up. So basically, like I say, I got her stunting, and she basically just, I want to say, she's stunting on people, but she responded, to the haters and all that. I say, it's a fictional story. The storyline I wrote is so real. Plus, it's a deep message in it. That's what I want people to read.
Right.
Basically, I took a character that, society deemed as trash, strippers and exotic dancers. But what she telling, and she dropping game on both sides, to the men and the women. You hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, she telling the men, you got a whole family at the house, and still choosing to cheat. As far as the women, it wouldn't be women like her if she showed attention and supported them to the fullest. And like I say, I just wanted to create a powerful character, But it is a deep message in the book if you read it from front to back. But yeah, I had to make it come out strong to keep the reader's attention. I wrote it like in a text form to keep the reader's attention.
Right.
And like I say, you on for a ride. It's a good read. Damn good read. I'm sorry. It's a good read.
No, that's all right, man. We open to that. You can say what you need to. So what from so the experience part, like were you around or are you around women who have this type of personality, this specific personality, or was it a sister or somebody that kind of just like, how, where did the inspiration come from? Obviously, I'm sure, being out, day-to-day life and, hitting the club or doing whatever, I'm sure it has some influence, but what influenced you the most, that gave you the most confidence and aspirations to create something like this?
Oh, good question. I love that one. Well, first and foremost, I was born in Chicago, Illinois, Southside Inglewood area.
No doubt.
Growing up, I was around a lot of pimps and prostitutes, and I used to date exotic dancers. And she would just come home and tell me all the stories. And basically, it was, that was a weird experience. But it took me 2 years to write the book, and I had to do a lot of research, like watch a lot of women's videos and go like to sex addicts. I was about like really, really doing my research on it so I can like morph into the female's mind and how they talk. And if you read it all, you'll see like, okay, yeah, this dude, he really did his homework and got the mannerisms and everything. It's basically like, you remember how Jamie Foxx morphed into Ray Charles and all that?
Yeah.
So yeah, I really, really did my homework on the female mind, on how they talk and whatnot. And like I say, I put, not just because I wrote it, I really, really think I can do some major things with this book. It could turn into an independent movie, but I want them to really understand the message. And the message is basically, who are we to judge the next? No matter how you get your money, you understand? Do you? Period.
That's real. That's real. How surprised are people to find out that a male wrote this versus a female?
Oh my God, man! I'm talking about female activists.
Oh yeah.
Called homosexual, all that. But when I take that, I just take it as I did a damn good job with the storyline and the character. Like I said, I wanted to make a character that, women are hate but still respect. Like, okay, you can say what you want about her, but you know what I'm saying? She mastered the game. You can say what you want about her, but she's getting her money. And like I say in the book, I don't want to get too much away from
right.
Storyline. This character, she donates a lot. She puts on a lot of people. And like I say, she responded to all the hate. People, they look down on strippers, I hate to say that, but the exotic dancers. She's just like, okay, so I'm going to take all y'all hate and I'm going to get y'all more to hate about. But in the meanwhile, like I said, I'm putting people up on game, stuff they never heard about by the fashion and whatnot. I really, really did my homework and did my thing. Is that right?
Dope. No doubt. Yeah, you definitely did your homework for sure, big homie. Go ahead, Jess.
Okay. I just want to know, how old are you?
Oh, I just made 35 this November 13th.
Hey, sexy
35. All right, 35. That's what's up, man. We all up there. We all up there around the same age together.
Have you always wanted to write?
The thing is, I've been writing all my life. When I was in first grade, because I had lost my twin brothers, and I had wrote a Christmas story about him, and I, had the interviews and all that. And this when I was in first grade, but I really took it serious when my grandma used to tell me I had a lot of anger. She was like, just carry your composition book and a diary and just write that. So I did that, and like I do music as well. But as far as the writing, I always wanted to put together a book that can turn into a movie, and I really think this can do it.
How long did it take for you to write?
Like 2 years. It took me like 6 months to do all the research. Like I was watching Girlfriends and Sex in the City and every type of female conversation I can hustle on. Every female conversation I can hustle on to my mom. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to put together a dope character. I'm going to put together a nice little storyline. And basically, like I tell everybody who reads, that's a female. The only way you can get mad is if you see yourself in what I'm talking about in that movie. That's how deep I went in. In the book.
Right. Yeah.
Now, what inspired you to pick that topic? Like, I love that you did the research. I love that it's very much current events with, all the Bad Girls Club and the House of Housewives, the Basketball Wives, all those shows. So it definitely fits for the perfect time. But what inspires you to write it from that perspective of the fact that there was something to be learned and that there was a message, something positive about it, I guess?
Hey, nice. I like that one. Okay, well, the original title was Misunderstood, Yet What's Understood is That I'm Fucking Unexplainable. But I was like, let me shorten it down, make it simpler. So I just made it Misunderstood Diary of a Side Chick Hustler, which she really not a side chick. Like I say, she started off in the strip club, and then she went to Hollywood, and it's all about peeping game. And when she peeped game, that's when she started manipulating and, putting her master skills to work. But what made me come up with it, like I said again, I always wanted to make a powerful woman. You know, like I said, we all had, when we watch our gangster movies and all that, we got a top shot of the males. I was like, you know what? I need a female character. And like I say, I started doing the research, and pen in hand just went to work.
Wow. So is there going to be a part 2 or kind of a continuation, or are you? I know you mentioned something about a movie or something. Are you kind of waiting to see if that's going to pan out, or what's the next moves for this? Is this going to be like a series? I guess is my question.
Well, it's a 64,000 word book, but the first part that you reading, like I said, it's testing the waters to see. I wanted to put it all out, but the person that I'm working with, they're like, no, I'll just give them a little break it down, and if they like it, and if they do, then we're gonna hit them with that. I'm gonna do a soundtrack. Like I say, as far as a storyline, my favorite author is Donald Goines.
Right.
So I wanted to put a trailer, and I wanted to put a soundtrack to the book. And like I say, how I wrote it out, it's like a script. So once you read it, all it is just about keeping your attention. Oh, this girl, she don't take no shit. Okay, this girl, man, she's talking about this, talking about that. And like I say, she's not a dumb character. That's because how I wrote it, you know what I'm saying? I wrote it for today's listeners.
Right. For the streets.
Once you start reading, you're gonna see Shorty, she up on her game. And to answer the one woman's question before we continue, like when people retire and they start writing their memoirs, I guess.
Right.
That was in my mind. She started out young, 16, and she retired like at 30. So she had a lot of money. She donated a lot, did everything in the book. And one thing I want to tell y'all read this, that thinking about purchasing the book, she not only giving a glamorous side, we say the shiny coin.
Right.
She telling the dark side, the demonic side, all will come with the life. So she's not basically just stunning. She's telling you too, if you're gonna enter that world, be prepared for this. You know what I'm saying? And ride with it.
Definitely. The last question I have is what are you hoping people receive from this book that read it? And it's kind of a 2-part. And do you think more one gender will receive it better than the other?
Well, I know the men gonna hate me. For all the women, like I say, the gag is you get mad, you see yourself in what she's talking about. So like I say, she's dropping game on both sides.
Right.
But as I wanted to make it controversial because got all this goody two salty stuff is going on.
Right.
But what they gotta take out of the book, if they really pay attention and comprehend what they read, like I say, the message is, who are we to judge the next person? Just because this person make their money a certain way, then you don't get right to look, because do that, now they're gonna show you. Let me show you why I'm the way I act, and I'm fly doing it. And I got money in the vault. So what you saying? Even though the money's not everything,
right?
To the person that's talking to you, you gotta ton on them.
Yeah, I hear you. Just if anybody got anything before we.
I'm excited. I'm hopping on. Where can listeners buy the book at?
You can go to Amazon and get it. The show. You go as MISUNDERSTOOD. Type in Misunderstood, and it's gonna put there. They can follow me on Facebook too. You see a little bit more of my personality and hear music on my Facebook at Pawpaw, PAWPAW.
Yeah, definitely, man. I know personally, I'm definitely gonna check out the little music side of you, man, because we're here at Breaking Ground, man. We that's what we do. We love to promote music and underground and indie artists and stuff like that. So I'll definitely be checking that out. And you gave out the link to, you gave out the where they can get the book, gave out your social media, man. Just what are you? Yeah, what are you? What's are you? Oh, do you ever think that you're gonna bring the book and do and travel with it and do signing appearances and stuff like that? Is that something that you're looking to do?
That's all in the plan. That's all in the plan. Like I said, it's been a while, and I wanted to put it up years ago, but I guess it was all about timing.
Right.
Like the question that was asked in the studio. When I do see the reality shows and all that, like I said, I wrote this like 5 or 6 years ago. That's how crazy it was. I wrote it like 5 or 6 years ago, and I just had it sitting because I was focusing on the music. And positive music, I'm like on some conscious. Once you see go on my Facebook, you'll see. I don't make no bullshit or no whack stuff. I put a lot of time and effort, and I do research on everything because it's my brand. And I don't 20, 30 years from now, I'm gonna look back and be like, "Oh, that was whack." But I this book, it take off like I wanted to. Yeah, I want to do the traveling for the signing autograph. I mean, what's that? All that book signing.
Yep.
Meeting people, and really, I like when people debate me on the book because you get to see, people really comprehend what they read and just take their own idea of what they got. But like I say, the message again is who are we to judge the next? Even though I may have ratchet as hell or whatnot, characters on point.
Right.
And you love how you talk.
Right.
With it. Ratchet.
No doubt. Well, like I said, man, you definitely got our support, man. Just from what we've read so far, we're in awe. We can't wait to read the rest. Again, congratulations in the book already. Much luck and success. As you push this book forward and whatever it is that you decide to do, big homie. Keep us in the loop. You know what I mean? We like to try and keep in touch, especially with our guests that we have from out of town, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Definitely, man. We're gonna get you out of here, man. Thanks again, big homie, man. We appreciate you. Good luck out there in Illinois. We'll be looking for some more stuff, man. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, next time we're gonna talk. We're gonna be on that yacht shipping campaign.
I like it, man. Have a good evening.
Bye. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thanks for calling.
Bye. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh.
One more shout out for the homie Willie J. Green, man. Author out there in Illinois, man. Misunderstood. Veterans of a Side chick. Go and check that out on Amazon.
It's on Kindle.
It's on Kindle.
Mm-hmm.
There you have it.
So
Amazon
dope.
Kindle. Check that out. Make sure you support that young brother, man. 35 years old. Had to dig into a lot of a whole nother world to bring reality through book, man. So that's dope. Definitely respect that for sure. So we're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. Get into one little quick joint, cappuccino with energy, and then we'll be right back.
You really just gotta put your mind to it, you feel me? Put your mind to it. Got the heat, bitch. Focus. I get it. You can have anything you want. Anything. Watch this. But do you really want it? Yeah, money. What's up, fam? Everything. I'm channeling my energy. Man, I swear I'm in my zone. I don't really care what they say to me. What they talk. I'm already too far gone, I'm too far. I feel like the greatest, I feel like they hate it. I'm out of my feelings, now let's get back to this paper. We just hustle a lot, so we can ball like the majors. We in a whole nother league, that petty shit never phases. We working from the bottom, they don't do us no favors. Tried to keep us in the black, so we move like some raiders. Sometimes I get so high, I get a knock from the neighbors. Now they wanna kick me out, I got all type of haters. I go through a lot. It's a lot more waiting on me at the top. All I want is peace. They tried to tear me to pieces and keep a nigga from eating, but fuck that. I'm channeling my energy. Man, I swear I'm in my zone. I don't care what they say to me. I'm already too far gone. I'm too far. Tried to break my spirit, won't even break my stride. My family out in the struggle, that's what keep me alive. I got too much shit to do, there's some things I gotta prove. Not for them, but for myself. At this point, how can I lose? I was on the phone the other day and shorty said, you know exactly who you are, yeah. I'm like, I know, I've been moving kinda slow. Now it's time to let it show. I'm a star, yeah. See, that's my problem. I just put everything off and do it all tomorrow. But that day never exists. What's a better day than this? Life is dope, now take a hit. Right, Joe man, go on a trip. I'm at this point right now where like, can't nothing stop us. On a whole nother way, you know. It's all in your mind. I'm channeling my energy. Man, I swear I'm in my zone. I don't care what they say to me. I'm already too far gone. I'm too far. I'm in my zone. I don't care what they say to me. I'm already too far gone. Cut. What they talking? They ain't talking. What they talking? They ain't talking. What they talking about? They ain't talking about shit. Nah. Yeah.
It's a Swamp Thing exclusive.
Yeah. Shout out DJ Swamp. Bizzo. Yeah. Welcome y'all to Something Smooth. Yeah.
I can't bring it more attention than it's worth, huh? This was a classic at its birth, huh? I guess that's where I leave the birthmark. Probably as soon as the verse start. Hi, my name is Bizzo, live inside instrumentals. Guys write riddles and I'm too big to be little. Ignorantly into, learn from every sender, even if the teacher's mental. Learn from the beginning, everything don't need a pencil. Spit it off the temple, I've been in and out of temple ever since I was little. All the swag, a lot of rhythm. Been out of competition, but I'm full of all these hit tracks with a vengeance, especially when I'm venting like Serena off the pitch over the net. I'm trying to win it. Oh yeah, where the women got me poolside sitting, champagne sitting, ain't a thing, just living. Put your hands up, win it, ballin' like Ben Simmons. We been on the edge, got me thinking of a reason why they sleeping on the kid. Grind is all they said. Grind to get ahead. I ain't heard nobody like me, but they still ain't heard me yet. Yeah, they still ain't heard me yet. We been on the edge, got me thinking of a reason why they sleeping on the kid. Grind is all they said. Grind is get ahead. I ain't heard nobody like me, but they still ain't heard me yet. Yeah, they still ain't heard me yet. I'm working on some more installments, still ain't heard me yet. Still ain't heard that sun and shade, still ain't heard my best. Still ain't heard that snow and cold, still don't know the rest. Draft series getting old, still ain't heard of that. Many tapes in, but they still ain't heard me yet. I don't know what else is next, only counting on a check. When my baby mother left, knew my life was something reckless, had to pass a new test. Didn't study up against it, but I rise against the test. Thought I'd kill a man to death, but she still ain't heard me yet. I reacted some crazy ish. I interacted, encountered some craziness. Punchlines like I babysit, similarly ancient biz. I understand in life there's some things that's more important. Matters like our piece of the pie, we need a portion. I always thought my life was third person storyboarded. We in the game balling, but I don't know what the score is. Young Columbus veteran, hip hop mixed with nouns and predicates. Always put that extra effort in. Yeah, they doubted, but the Lord forgave, and I bow to him. So I came to say I hope my mom and city proud of me. I treat everything in life like a big game of hide and seek. 10 seconds left, I'ma get it, the legend inside of me. Any stress I have left is me getting it out of me. Don't believe me, you ain't met with the person I'm about to be. Look, you took a couple steps, it don't look like I'm out of me. And you still ain't heard me yet, but they speaking out loud to me. This we been on the edge, got me thinking of a reason why they sleeping on the kid. Grind is all they said. Grind to get ahead. I ain't heard nobody like me, but they still ain't heard me yet. Yeah, they still ain't heard me yet. We've been on the edge, got me thinking of a reason why they sleeping on the kid. Grinding's all they said. Grinding, get ahead. I ain't heard nobody like me, but they still ain't heard me yet. Yeah, they still ain't heard me yet.
DJ Swamp Thing.
Big up to the homie Bizzo, man. Breaking Ground Radio. It's proper local and Main Street collab. My guy Bizzo, man, what heard me yet? First single off his LP that's coming out. Yeah, it's definitely a nice little joint, man. Again, shout out to the homie Willie J. Green, all throughout Illinois, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him at PAW on Facebook. And right before he called, we had Jessica doing her special, if you ask me, 614. So go ahead, man.
Okay, so back to Mindful Monday real quick, because it's
Mindful
important.
Monday, excuse me, I'm sorry.
It's important. Mindful Monday is important because we are going through so much every day, right? We have dreams, we have goals, and we have responsibilities. You need to take time for yourself. So every Monday, I'll be reminding you, giving you some little tips, maybe some tricks and some facts as to why it's so important. You don't get it, because we flip out. We talk about this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta take time for yourself. So with that, this Monday, every Tuesday and Thursday, I meditate. Today, I went to meditation class, and I just decided I don't want to not be who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I love to turn up. I love to party. But one of the main things that we focused on last year if you ask me, 614, it's a negative, unfortunately, but was the homicide rate. It was really high last year, really, really high. It was actually record breaking. So the number was over 150. This year is much lower, thank you, God. But I have lost way too many friends over and over, time and time again, to the gun. Mm-hmm. And I'm not, everybody's life and journey is different. So this would never be a call for gun reform, ever, because everybody deserves the right to bear arms. I'm tired of the street. Mm-hmm. And so, I just want to see everybody do a little bit better on looking out for each other, doing a little bit better on looking out for yourself, and doing just a little bit better on forgiving one another and moving forward. I'm really excited to hear Old Boy's book, or read Old Boy's book, because it just sounds like if we will all do what we're trying to do, and that's not judge each other, we could get a lot further.
I agree.
So this weekend, I'm going to personally be at a party to celebrate the life of Terrence Pearson. T-Jerk, as everyone knows him, good friend of my husband. I was introduced to him about 8 years ago. Great guy. Everybody has their own demons. We all fight our own problems. We all have an expectation for our lives. Family, friends, people want to see us shine, and we all just want to walk our own journey. So he definitely, I feel like he showed me that. I'm thankful for my experiences with him, and I'm just sad to have to see another person go, somebody who so many people just wanted to see them smile.
Right. Right.
So I will be at Excel, which is the old Buckeye Lounge. I think that's what it used to be called, over off of Cassidy.
Oh yeah.
In the Freeway 670.
Yeah. It's the old quite a few names.
Yeah, the old a lot of
names. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Saturday. This coming Saturday. I believe it's 3 to 6. And then we will be going over to have a candlelight visual. I do believe there's going to be one in Somerset and one in Framingham for him. So I definitely would love to see anybody who's had any type of interaction with him, if you've been touched by his life, or anybody around him, them, please. He was very loved. Yeah. So just give him a call. Just say hey. Mm-hmm. All the other parties, they're going to go down, and we'll always continue to party, but we got to take care of ourselves. So,
and I think just to piggyback off you real quick, I think it's important to have the balance. We joke a lot on here, we have a lot of fun on here and everything like that, but you gotta be able to have a balance and just kind of come back to reality every now and again and realize, and just put things in perspective, and not to continue the kind of melancholy mode, but within the Fleet organization, we also lost a DJ this past week. Got gunned down from an argument outside of a club. dude, pulled it and then shot him to death. So I don't know. I don't. I'm with you. I agree with you about the gun thing, but we gotta figure out another way to use them.
I'm not gonna keep telling people, first of all, I've never been the one to be like, oh, stop this, stop the gun violence. First of all, come up in my shit. You're gonna die. Flat out. You know what I mean? Like, let's just be honest. But what it really is just going down to respecting people, respecting who we all are as individuals, and respecting ourselves. And that's why I'm pushing this whole mindfulness, this taking care of yourself, because a lot of us have temper problems. It doesn't matter what community you come from, what household, black, white, green, yellow. We have temper problems. We have issues. We need to learn to control ourselves, because what? Your DJ died in what, an argument? Now, it probably meant a lot, and it was heated, and men and pride and women and big drinks, and yes. But literally, if we would took 2 more seconds and just took a breath, practice a little bit of, self-preservation, self-discipline, that's what it is. We can't keep wondering why the politicians or why the guns or why slavery or why this or why. We're here right the freak now. So figure it out.
I hear you.
It bothers me. It bothers me because my homeboy would have just been here, had just a few things, few people, been a little bit calmer. We all could have. I mean, yeah, he had a part to play in it too. We all do, and that's the biggest thing about it. We all do.
Right. Yeah. Well, definitely rest in peace to what's his name again?
Jerk.
Rest in peace to Jerk for sure. I think I want to say I might have saw that on Facebook once or twice, by a few mutual friends. So yeah.
Yep, he was a part of Square knows him well. It's one of Square's good friends.
I think it might have been one. I think it might have been him that I saw. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
It's not easy for the city,
right?
So we just tired of burying these young men. Go to church, y'all. Pray.
Do something.
Maybe don't drink so much. Roll up. It ain't ever hurt nobody. Have a good conversation. Go past just the BS. But I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know every week y'all can get something new from me. I'm just gonna be happy. Because if you ask me, right?
You don't have to apologize.
And y'all find the parties, you'll be there.
You good. Yep.
There's a party every week.
There's
fine. A party every day. We're missing a party right now, y'all.
You can use the segment for whatever you
it's
feel
one
like
downstairs.
Like, clearly. I don't know what's going on down there. I've never heard Eclipse. And it's I don't know what they're doing, if they testing the sound system or what. But no, thanks for that. Like I said, it's a nice little balance every now and again. It's all gravy. It's all good. So no reason to apologize. But so yeah. No doubt. We'll segue right over to Tiff L. We got plenty of time to chop it up, and because I do want to. Well, that's all right. I don't want to spill my beans yet. What you over there doing?
So lawsuits are popping up. There's tons of them.
Who getting sued now?
Oh man,
who's not getting sued?
Some juicy ones. So if you remember Gilbert Arenas, who is a former NBA player,
I remember Arenas.
He was sued by a chick saying that he harassed her, and basically that he had naked photos of her, and he had threatened, this is what she said, allegedly he had threatened to send the photos to her 10-year-old son. So she sued him. So however, when it came down to the lawsuit, so while all of this is going on, he then lost his job over at Yahoo Sports just off the allegation, probably, off the whole Me Too situation happened. Yeah. Just, obviously they suspected he acted inappropriately and therefore just went ahead and cut ties quickly. Well, she ends up not showing up to the case and it gets thrown out. And so then he, on the flip side, then sues her for defamation and lost his job and totally won. So it's one of the good ends kind of story. Like, I mean, it's fucked up how it came about, but he definitely was on Instagram posting pics like he had to come up. So they did not disclose the amount of money, but it must have been something worthwhile. I'm over here trying to figure out who she is, that she got millions of dollars to be, whatever. But whatever it is, he won. So
good for him.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't happen often.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Not that way
and I'm almost wondering if in hindsight they can get his job back. You know what I'm saying? Since it turned out like it was all fabricated, and you know what I'm saying, like
retired.
And like the court basically threw her argument out, saying it was meritless and filled with fabricated documents. So I just feel like based on that, I would think that you should be able to go and collect your job back. But maybe you don't need it. Maybe you don't need it.
Yeah, he's done. Unfortunately, he can retire. Put his jersey.
That's awesome. I mean, congratulations to him.
That's crazy. Yeah, you rarely hear it turn out that way.
We need more like stuff like that. People need to stop playing out here.
I'm curious to know what you said. There was a lot of fabricated or claimed to be a lot of fabricated.
That's what the judge said, that her restraining order that she had and all the documents that she had used to support it to get everything was meritless, and basically it should have never been awarded to her in the first place.
Right. Wow. Okay. Well, I hear you, bro.
Lawsuit number 2. So y'all know the Whitney Houston documentary. It came out. It was done on BBC, and apparently, so Bobby Brown is suing BBC and Showtime because basically stating that they did not consent to a lot of the photos and the footage that they used in that filming. That there's at least 30 minutes of the documentary that they did not sign off on him or his late daughter, Bobby Christina, that features him and some of his other kids as well. So he is seeking $2 million in damages.
Yeah, anything that has anything to do with Whitney Houston, he's going to be front and center watching and making sure that it's,
And to me, I'm almost like, why would they not have covered their bases by making sure that they took care of that? Like, that to me is such an especially because it's not like they're necessarily shying away from putting the story out. They just wanted to make sure that they approved of the images that were put out.
Exactly.
And of course, even though everybody knows about her drug problems, you still want to see somebody of that caliber the way that you thought they were upheld in a good light. If all of a sudden they put out a Prince story and Prince is beloved, and they'd be like, he was doing drugs every night, like it's going to hit a certain note with some people, like because they don't want to see somebody in their favorite like put in that light. Whether it's true or it's not, but
yep, that's true. Yep. Wow.
And then Bobby Brown had just put out his own story, so it wasn't that he was shy about putting out his business or any of the juicy bits, because
he sure did.
Juicy was.
Right. Wow. Okay. Is there a lawsuit number 3?
Yes. Okay. Lawsuit number 3 is Blac Chyna versus the Kardashians. They are fighting and have been fighting basically because Blac Chyna took them to court over the loss of her show, Rob & Chyna. Now, I think that's pretty ironic considering she was the one who's a crazy bitch on TV. Now, whether, that was just the parts that were, recorded, I don't know. But she was a bitch to him. Every fucking episode that I saw, it was like he just was like, okay, babe, okay, all right, babe, that's what you want. All right, that's what you want. And it was like a clear situation of her taking advantage of him. There was like, I don't know. It seemed like there never was a loving moment in that relationship or the farce of a relationship. And if so, like, you kind of have to wonder, like, is Rob just so naive? Because his whole family was like, bro, like, she is not like feeling you. She just got out of a relationship. Oh boy. And clearly, I guess to the whole world, it was obvious that the only reason she probably even hooked up with Rob in the first place was because her sister. Oh no, because her sister, his sister was banging her man, you know what I'm saying? Like her ex-dude. You know what I'm saying? It was clearly to everyone else a retaliation move, but in his mind, they was in love and they had this baby.
He wasn't even in a good physical state like he used to be. He had gained a whole bunch of weight.
Yeah, he was already dealing with his own things, depression and everything. Right. And definitely it seemed like she came in at a time where maybe in his mind she was good for his self-esteem because somebody that pretty wanted to holler at him. I don't really know, but basically it all comes down to Blac Chyna's lawyer said that they had a good day in court, and they, things are going down, and that they rejected the Kardashians' family request to strike out the lawsuit altogether. Well, then the Kardashians came back on like those are false statements, like it was not a win for her, like So they definitely battling this thing out. I just think it's crazy that it's Blac Chyna against them and not at all like Rob. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like Rob's included in the lawsuit, but this has nothing to do with like you mad because you lost out on some appearances because you are a crazy bitch. Like I just feel like you lost that out on your own. Like you didn't like people don't want to book you because you look crazy and you look mean and vindictive. Like this isn't a situation of like she can't play the side victim of like they stole his sister stole my man and I'm so devastated, what am I gonna do, yada yada yada. Like that's already been passed on. You talking about a show that was gonna get canceled anyway because the relationship was breaking up. How was you gonna have a reality show with a dude that you broke up with?
Right.
Like it didn't make any sense. Right. Like there wasn't only a few episodes, and the few episodes that there were, she was literally cussing him out almost every episode.
Yeah. Yep. It was doing since day one. It was
pretty good.
Did you see some shows I didn't see? Because every show I saw, she was a bitch. Like
y'all have to understand. I'm still stuck at the meme where it's like Chyna did it. She did what everybody wanted to do. She did that shit. She pulled a Kardashian on a Kardashian. Like
wow.
I don't know. It don't sit well with me. I feel like
she's doing what they taught her to do. She's doing like you don't get you get the money, you get the dude, you get the money, and then you keep milking the bag. She's just doing what she was taught to do, just milk the bag. I feel like after we read Misunderstood, you'll be like, she's doing her job.
I'm not. I think the way she went about it, I just think it's trifling. I don't know. I think it's trifling the way she went about it.
How old is the baby now? Isn't the baby
like two? Yeah. And you know that was just one of those casualties as well. The baby was only made so that she could secure money for the rest of her life. That's all that was. Yeah. And I just feel like that is like, no, it's not new. No, it's not new, but I think it's trifling, and it's extra trifling for her to then. You done already got this man. You already devastated his life. You already upset the whole fucking family. You already walking around using their name, trying to get appearances and shit. Because that's why she really got mad, was because they found out places where she was using the Kardashian name, and they was like, that bitch is not a Kardashian. And so then the people had to change the way shit was on flyers and the way it was being promoted. So then she lost a lot of money for promotions and trying to, different events or whatever. I think she's trifling, and I don't know. I'm not for it. But I'm also not for, while I might find that stuff entertaining to read, it's not anything that you want to see displayed. We're over here talking about black girl magic on the one hand, and black people are kings and queens. And then we got Blac Chyna out here suing chicks for taking money that she didn't earn because she wanted. I can't. I just can't be
her best friend. It was.
Oh, Kim. Yeah. Right. Oh, listen. I'm not saying that they're dope or anything. I'm not saying that whatever. But I feel like she's heartless about it. I just feel like there's no remorse. There's no feeling. There's no empathy about the fact that, regardless of the fact that the relationship didn't work out. And did it suck that old girl, his sister, got with Jermaine? Yes, but that's something for you to deal with them. Why bring that man into it and wrap a baby into it? Because then when the baby grows up, this is your mama's story. Yeah. Your mama was a hoe and trapping niggas up, getting fat. Like I just think
she did exactly what her friend she was giving a in into the Jenner, Kris Jenner to Kris Kardashian to that mind. First of all, let me get up there. Let me get it one weekend with Kris Jenner. I swear to God, I would be so rich. Because I'm telling you, y'all just don't.
They are like
she taught her how to be that, and then now they're mad because it's being done on their son. And I'm not saying that none of it's right or anything, but end of the day, like, it is what it is. Like, that's how she's making her money. You know what I'm saying? That's how Chris taught her how to make her money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but it's one thing to have a hustle.
The Kardashians been milking which she was probably friends with old girl when that whole sex tape stuff.
Understood, but
when she was married the first time, first sex tape before Ray J. Y'all forget about
before Ray J.
See,
I didn't know that.
Before Ray J, before that. Remember when Courtney was married. You know, Courtney was married before Scott. Courtney was married very young. And Courtney and Kim had some type of tape situation happen. It happened very early in the Kardashians. And the ex-husband of Courtney tried to release the tape. But Kim was underage. So they couldn't. They've been. And this is how they this was like episode 2 or 3 of the Kardashians.
I guess here's my thing.
You don't think Blac Chyna was her friend then? Like,
no.
We be good. They've been milking their shit.
I think I don't know. I just feel like it's different to have done it to someone.
It's a map. I need the map.
Then to have like it's one thing to like parlay a sex tape into a makeup and a Instagram and all this whatever, and a show and all that shit. It's one thing to take something that you did and parlay it into something awesome. What Chyna did is like literally leech onto a family. Yes, they was her friends, and yes, maybe they gave her the ropes of like, yeah, get your hustle on. But I don't think they meant get your hustle on to our family. Like, and it was done at him. You know what I mean? It wasn't done.
Steal, and then when they steal from you, you surprised.
Yeah, and then that's also too. We don't really know. This could be all a setup.
I don't think so.
It could be publicity. They could have had this because
they have enough publicity that they would not bring they would not bring Rob into it. Though. Yes, he has. Yes, and this shit is definitely not helping. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just think
he been a casualty.
They preyed on somebody she preyed on somebody fragile, and I think that she is getting back the hatred that she deserves. I don't know. That's my thought.
Rob beat Adrian's ass. Y'all don't remember that? Adrian Bailar.
I know who Adrian is, but I don't remember her coming out and saying that he beat her.
He beat her. That's what I'm saying. That's why they broke up. Man, Rob been a casualty. He's been a scoring man.
Wow.
Being used.
Wow.
Just a stepladder.
Wow.
These niggas ain't shit, dude.
Moving right along.
Word.
I'm just telling you.
I don't have an opinion one way where I never saw it. I know there was a bunch of craziness going on, but what you about to say to? Go ahead.
Fourth lawsuit.
Shit.
Lawsuits is crazy. Tyrese and his baby's mom, they've been fighting for a minute. Y'all know. And basically she had racked up all these hours, and they did not disclose the amount, but it's something insane for childcare, and she don't have a job. So he was just like, Tyrese and his baby's mom, the ex or whatever. She don't have a job. So he's like, I'm out here financing her to like go out and kick it and shit like that. And I guess when the judge asked her, like, what are these 7 hours of childcare on this one particular day for, since you don't have a job? And she said, #living my best life.
Wow. Wow.
And so like the
judge like, well, you gonna live your best life without your kid, then.
Yeah, the judge basically was like, well, he doesn't have to finance that.
Right.
So basically now they're going to ask. Now they can't. The judge didn't make her, but they're going to ask that she start cataloging, her hours and what she's all doing for Tyrese, so that they can get to the bottom of this child custody, because that's basically what they're trying to figure out, how much money this man.
That stipend gonna go a lot lower.
Especially when you say some ignorant ass shit like that. Yeah. Right.
That's terrible.
Yeah. And one more lawsuit for you. This one is actually there was a former South Florida police chief His name is Atasiano. It's very hard to say. Raimundo Atasiano. And he basically was sentenced by a federal judge on Tuesday for conspiracy to deprive individuals of their civil rights. Basically, he was found guilty and sentenced for 3 years in prison for framing Black people for crimes they did not commit in order to boost his department's crime-solving staff, like their records or whatever. And one of the people was a 16-year-old boy. So they got him on that. And one of his victims, they're like going back through, and like one of his victims served 5 years for a crime he didn't commit. His conviction was tossed, but you know, the record still shows that all, you know, all that stuff still on his record. So trying to get that all taken care of. He's like, when I took the job, I was not prepared. I made some very, very bad decisions. This is basically him saying why he, I guess, framed all these people so he could look good and, you know, do well at his job. And
be the bomb judge.
It said putting, and then so the attorney said, putting an arrest statistic above the rights of an innocent man instead of working to protect all of our citizens undermines the safety goals of every Miami-Dade police department. So basically lawsuit number 5.
That's crazy. I heard about that. Yeah, I don't want this to happen, but that's the type of shit you hear. When you have remorse like that after all the shit you did, you're gonna hang yourself. Like I don't even think he's gonna be able to live with his life anymore.
I mean, he only has 3 years, so I don't know how devastating it really is. But it depends on how well they treat him.
Well, that's true too. They're gonna tear him up.
So, well, it's just, you know how they normally give you, like, if it's a police officer or something like that, former police officer, they put you in
some type of hold.
Yeah, like. Well,
man, that's crazy. Well, we'll see. I'm sure there'll be, if anything does happen, we'll hear about it. I'm sure there'll be some follow-ups. But yeah, man. Any more lawsuits? Because I'm liking this. That's 4.
That was 5.
That was it? 5.
This is 6.
I lost count.
Okay.
Lee Daniels and Damon Dash settled their $5 million lawsuit. So I guess there was they were supposed to make a movie, basically. And they didn't, like, they clashed amidst the movies, but like money's already been spent, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. So it says they reached a settlement in the lawsuit of over $2 million that's going to go to Damon Dash, I guess, from Lee Daniels.
$2 million?
I mean, that's really nothing to Lee Daniels, because he's got plenty of money or whatever from, you know, Precious, The Butler, Empire, all kinds of things that he's been out here doing. And, you know, this particular story did not say why, you know, like the actual breakdown, but basically it was like 2 happy people that could not work things out. So but basically he had loaned Dash had loaned the director $2 million in order to get started, and he also was denied his movie producer credit, which you're supposed to get if you get
absolutely,
which you're supposed to get if
you
get
finance
money.
Like that.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So that's what basically it all stemmed to.
Wow.
Yeah, true shit.
Yeah, he definitely could have.
It's kind of disappointing, considering we know how successful he has been.
Right.
So on a couple of good stories just to end it off good. We got some celebrities that have been living their best life on the covers of different magazines. You know, Michelle Obama was just on Essence. Oh, and speaking of,
book out?
Her book Becoming is out, and it was number 4. It was the top out of 5. It was number 4 on the top 5 purchases for online for Black Friday. In addition to that, there was like something called the Instant Pot. It's basically like a crock pot that can also do some other things.
Instant Pot, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why that was so exciting.
The
but
pressure cooker.
Yeah, I don't know why that's so exciting. Maybe that's because I don't cook. So I guess that's why it doesn't affect my life.
Yeah. You can make oxtails like in like 45 minutes to an hour versus hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're amazing.
So the air fryer was big on the list. The bullet was big on the list. So those were some of the top things. Also, Ava DuVernay, who you know, if y'all are not familiar with her, she does Queen Sugar. She has a show on CBS, it's Redline.
Mm-hmm.
She did what was the movie Oprah was just in? Wrinkle in Time. She passed on Black Panther. I remember if you remember we talked about that, like graciously, like she felt it should be done from a Black man's perspective. So she passed that project along. But don't feel bad for her because she just signed $100 million multi-year, multi-genre deal with Warner Brothers TV. And that's in addition to the multi-million-dollar deal that she has coming up with Netflix. So
that's crazy.
She is doing.
That's living your best.
So hashtag Ava DuVernay is queen.
Shizness.
I just need one little spot.
Shiznait.
The new Wrinkle in Time.
Sheesh. Damn. Yeah, that is a good note. You can start right there for real. That's a lot of that's a lot of money. Golly, twice over too. I'm
excited to see what she's gonna make. What is she gonna create for Netflix?
Yeah,
and Warner Brothers.
Is it me? Not as far as Netflix, but well, maybe it's not Netflix. But I always feel like the ones who have the seasons. Once you go through the first season, or if it's 2 seasons, it takes forever for the new season to come out. Like it just seems like to me, it takes a long time. Am I the only one that feel like that?
You binged it. That's because you binged it. If you would have been somebody who watched it once a week, it would have stretched it all out. You know, whatever. But we live in the land of we want it all right now. Yeah. And then when it's all gone, then we're like,
right.
Shit, what's next?
Damn sure the binge.
Thank God for Netflix having like multiple series though, because then you can just hop on to the next one while you wait. Because first of all, the countdown to Game of Thrones is April, and literally there's a running clock that's like counting down the seconds to the show.
I'm gonna
like,
give it a try. Shut
up.
I am. I always try something once. I give it a try. But I've
it would change your life.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I will give it a try. I'm not opposed to trying. You watch it?
I've seen a few episodes and it's pretty good. It wasn't binge worthy, but it wasn't a bad show. I just don't sit around and watch it.
I mean, I have one thing about me is that I have respect for things that people are really excited about that I'm not excited about, and therefore I just kind of see it progress from afar. So then that's why I said, I'll catch it when it comes there. Now maybe it won't do me any justice because I haven't seen it from day one.
No, but, you do need to see it.
Oh no, you have to watch.
Right.
That show has 7 seasons. Like you have to watch the season because it develops the character.
Yeah.
It's just like knowing somebody for 1 year versus knowing them for 7. You know way more juicier things. Like, and you know why this emotion ties into something that happened a long time ago. It's crazy because but we're not gonna get into that because y'all know how I love that show. But
you do love that show.
But people, when I bring up, your top shows or whatever, Game of Thrones is always mentioned. I think that's not.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not for fake guys. It's great.
I heard that. Hopefully everybody's done their Thanksgiving by now. If not, I hope you throw all that food away at this point.
Meanwhile, like it's turkey in my refrigerator, right?
Or if it's frozen, maybe if it's frozen. I actually finished everything.
I'm about to make some shepherd pie or something. I'm about to figure
you
something
still
out.
rolling through it? You still rolling through some
Listen,
stuff?
if it don't smell bad, it gets eaten in my house.
That's right. I ain't mad at that.
Like I got kids. Like we don't got time for that. Like
we went through hours.
And we got a dog. So like somebody's gonna get it.
We're done. We went through hours. We ain't got nothing left, and we didn't throw that much away. We did very well this year with food. So that's cool.
All our sides been gone.
All the sides, they always go first.
But that turkey's
always the last to go. It's always the last to go. That turkey, but it's all good, man. So couple of things real quick before I get off this mic. On December 3rd, we'll be upstairs with the Fleet, bringing in our first artist spotlight. It's a big ass listening party, pretty much is what it is. However, the difference is we have artists and DJs from out of town that are going to be flying in to kick it with the city of Columbus. So if you're an artist out there and you want to network, now there's an early bird special for it, but don't be trying to come up here talking about, can you play my song? Because they're going to tax you for it. So if you saw my little once in a lifetime rant on Facebook, I pretty much told the artists to get their life. And if not, and you come up there and we say it's going to write a check, don't get mad. And then on December 9th, we back upstairs with Lil J on the track from Crime Mob. He'll be kicking it with us, doing a listening party and meet and greet as well. Shout out to Anonymous, who's been up in here a couple of times hollering at us. He'll be part of it. DJ Spins, DJ Spins will be up there as well, rocking with us. So come check that out as well. DJ Holiday, I think, will be in the spot as well because he's doing a mixtape as part of this promo tour. So yeah, just a couple of little tidbits for some other artists out there.
Sounds exciting.
It should be.
I'm excited.
Should be. SWMP thing DJ on Instagram, Breaking Ground Radio on both IG and Facebook. Follow us, share what we got, and all that good stuff.
Let us know what you're doing that's out here breaking ground because we'd love to have you on the show.
Yes. There's I can't wait for that, man. Y'all gonna make sure y'all stick around because there's gonna be a lot of dope stuff coming up next year, going into next year, and I'm really, really excited about it. So yeah, let us know what you got breaking ground, and we out here to support. Shout out to our guest again. I saw that he put the link up on the page again after he called us, so you can just go to Breaking Ground Radio on Facebook, click the link, and read the excerpt, and maybe there's a spot on there to purchase it as well. So last words, Jess.
All right, so make sure you guys follow Breaking Ground Radio on Instagram. I'll be posting the what's going on this weekend.
And you'll do another Monday thing, Monday too, or you did
Mindful
it for the week?
Monday.
Yeah, Mindful Monday.
No, Mindful Monday. So we'll be back again on Monday. Make sure you guys take 30 minutes for yourself daily. And you can find me on Jess_do_it_90 on Instagram and Jessica Walls on Facebook.
This is your girl Tiffany Yo. We signing off of Breaking Ground Radio. We are headed to Affirmative Distraction, the hub on Kenny.
I like that name.
We out.
Peace.